more Friday This Jade's videos, and I am talking about the latest sneak peek released by Spirit Halloween. Well, one of the latest. There were two posted today because Punctured Pete and Miserable Mary are actually husband and wife, so there you go. But this is Miserable Mary. First off, I want to say another one that fits my haunt theme. Of course, I'm doing a laboratory theme this year. The entire haunt is a laboratory, but because ever since last year, of course, prior to 2019, my haunts have been multiple themes, but last year my haunt was all one theme, and it was a farm, and I feel like it made the haunt so much better being all one theme, and I really loved last year. I mean, I loved all my haunt years, but I feel like last year was really the best because it was all one theme, and other reasons, but that was one of the main reasons. So from now on, I'm doing all one theme. This year is a laboratory theme, of course, all one theme, but parts of the laboratory, parts of the haunt are the experimental grounds on the grounds of the laboratory where other experiments are done, and it just so happens that one of those experiments is zombies. I mentioned in my Punctured Pete video, I wasn't sure if we were going to get any props that fit my haunt theme, but there's already 4 that I think will work pretty well in my haunt, and this is one of them, a new zombie prop. Now, I love this. I love zombies, and getting zombies that are like plain zombies, like I mentioned in Punctured Pete, I like those better, because usually in a zombie apocalypse, you're just going to have a bunch of, especially in like a zombie horde or something, you're just going to have a bunch of plain zombies. This one I really like, and I think is really going to fit my haunt theme because of the green color. It makes it look even better in a lab, I would say. Not all, of course, since zombies are going to be a part of my haunt, since they are one of the experiments in the lab, is zombie experiments, reanimating the dead. I'm using zombies, but not all zombies will fit. Smoldering zombie I'm not using this year because though he is a zombie, he doesn't have the laboratory type feel to him, so he'd take away from the haunt, I think, if I used him. Even though he's a zombie, he just wouldn't work. Whereas Miserable Mary here, she is a green zombie, so she's already got that laboratory look to her color scheme, which I like. I really enjoy this prop. It's not one of my absolute favorites this year. I do like Punctured Pete more because I feel like he's a little bit more unique with the stake in him and how he's constant motion. I really like that. But I do really like Miserable Mary. So far, there hasn't been a single prop I don't like this year, which is obviously a really good thing. But that also means I want basically all of them released so far. I know I'm not going to be able to get them all. There's ones that I know I won't be able to get, like Uncle Charlie and Flesh Eating Zombie and such. But, man, I really want a lot of these so far, and Miserable Mary is one of them, as she is a really cool prop, and I'm going to need her for my haunt, and if you have Punctured Pete, and he's a priority for me, you kind of have to have Miserable Mary to go with him. So, I feel like these are going to work great in my haunt, since they are zombies, and like I said, one of the many experiments in the lab is zombies. Props that have been released so far that are going in my haunt, from the new ones, I'd say it's going to be definitely Sewer Varmint, Nightcrawler, Miserable Mary, and Punctured Pete. They're all going to be lab experiments. But with that out of the way, Miserable Mary's really cool. She's really creepy. Now, I think she's worth the price. She's $169.99, and for a 6-foot standing prop, I think that's actually a really good price, and I'm honestly surprised with that price. That's pretty fantastic. She's got the same amount of movement as the Butcher, and yet she's $30 cheaper, so that's a pretty solid price for her, I'd say. She's really creepy and really detailed. I love the face. The face looks phenomenal. I love how her jaw flops around when she moves. I don't mind the animation. I think the animation, I don't know. I like it a lot because I don't want her to have fast twitching animation because she's a zombie. I think it looks good with the slow animation. I don't know what other animation she could have had, so I don't really have a complaint with it. It's not the most unique and cool animation, but I think it fits her, so I'm not going to complain with it. I'd say my only complaint with her is the audio. The audio just sounds kind of off. I don't mind Punctured Pete's audio, but hers, it just sounds kind of weird. It might grow on me, but I don't know. She's still one I really like and still one I really want to get because she is a really creepy-looking prop. Just everything about her looks pretty disturbing. Her face is disturbing. Her long, elongated fingers. Originally, when we saw this in the teaser and we saw just the hand, I thought it was going to be like an alien dressed as a human, like trying to disguise themselves as a human. It's not, and I will say I'm a little let down by that because that would have been a really cool concept, but I am still really happy with this prop overall. I'm really happy with what it is. A lot of people, when we saw the face of this, thought that this was going to be like I almost said Angry Grandpa. Jeez. Mean Old Gramps remake, or Gruesome Granny remake, but it's not. This is a completely different prop. It has some resemblance to Gruesome Granny. No resemblance to Mean Old Gramps, I'd say. But it does have some resemblance to Gruesome Granny. I personally like Gruesome Granny more. She's just creepier in my opinion. But I really like Miserable Mary. She's a really cool one and one that I hope to get for this year. She's not one of my top priorities, but she's definitely still a priority because she'd go great in my haunt. So I still want to get her. I still hope to get her. I think she's really creepy and a really fantastic prop. I think her face is great. Like I said, only issue I have is the audio, but she's a great price. So chances of me getting her are pretty high since her price is pretty cheap. So I hope you all enjoyed this Spirit Sneak Peek video. Let me know what you think of Miserable Mary in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think about her in the comments below. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves.